What's going on YouTube? I'm Freister, and today we have some exciting news. Amazon Game Studios has been fairly stingy with putting out new gameplay or information about New World, but today they've released the first episode of their developer diary, in which we get to hear from some of the devs and get some behind the scenes looks and information about what's changed in New World and what's to come. In this video, I'll be breaking down the new video and showing you what's new and what it could mean for the game heading towards the closed beta starting in April of 2020. While this does look like a CGI scene, we have not heard anything yet about boats or the ability to sail. This scene shows someone on the ship and seemingly crashing into the island. We know in this game as the player we are discovering this new island for the first time, or at least the first time that our current society is visiting it, but we don't know what kind of features they've added, and it would be pretty cool to be able to sail around the island as an alternate means of transportation and potentially open up an avenue for new lands in future DLC. The varying landscapes in this video make the game look absolutely beautiful and also show how simply changing the weather can make a zone feel like a completely different world. While this game has not officially been touted as a survival game, we see various landscapes including a desert and a snow biome. We know we'll be able to inhabit many different locations throughout the map, and it would be interesting if having a more strategic location in, say, a snow biome would require the player to wear more armor to survive. Since we know this game will have professions and the best armor will need to be crafted, this would give players a reason to invest in making armor for weather protection and drive an in-game economy. We also know the developers have stated they will be adding more PvE content into the game. While no official details on this have been announced yet, such as dungeons or raids with bosses, we do know that the best materials needed to craft the best armor and weapons will be in tougher zones with stronger enemies defending them. Many of the ancient structures in this video look like they could be set up as dungeons or at least deep caves, having elaborate entrances and a lot of detail on the outside. We know the island contains this almost living mineral called azoth, which seems to amplify anything it comes in contact with, whether it be good or bad. If azoth itself can be harvested, it will surely be in the most difficult of locations. This scene reminds me of one particular location from another MMO, World of Warcraft. Beside the Blackrock Mountain in the Burning Steppes lies the Altar of Storms, the place where orc warlocks in the Second War granted magical powers to their allies. In New World, this area seems to hold a similar meeting with the glowing red, indicating the corrupted abusing the power of Azoth. The developers have stated they were going to be upgrading the movement and combat systems in New World in order to make it feel more fluid and meaningful. While we await more details and gameplay in order to confirm this, in the video we can see players wielding a variety of weapons such as one- and two-handed axes, swords, staves, guns, and shields. As was mentioned in the pre-order bonuses, there will be skins in New World. With such a variety of weapons, collecting or earning new skins will give players a reason to return to previous content and try new and alternative builds in order to use different weapons for skins which they have collected or bought. Most first-person shooter games that incorporate skins use an inspect feature in order to show them off and admire them. While this has not been stated anywhere, we do know we will have emotes, which may be the closest we will have to flaunting the powerful weapons and armor we acquire. Previously in New World, there were designated building areas where players were free to build a city they would later defend from the ground up. This detail seems to have changed a bit now with what seems to be basic city structures scattered throughout the land, which can still be claimed and captured by guilds and then upgraded or added upon. While this may give players slightly less freedom in building, it should allow more guilds to be successful in capturing and maintaining a stronghold with less resources potentially being needed to get it up and running. Not only will players have to defend their strongholds from other players and guilds, but from the announcement trailer, it seems that they will have to defend against groups of the corrupted as well. We don't know how this aspect of the game will work quite yet, as many previously known aspects of the game will be undergoing construction in order to improve them. While much more information should be revealed in the coming months, I think it's important that we all stay patient and trust that a studio with a powerful backing and a need to have a successful flagship game will do the right thing to create a game that's fun for everyone. Just want to thank you guys if you made it this far in the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments what you're excited for in New World. I'll be covering all of the New World content, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you next time.